Friday Night Smackdown has just ended, and it was the one right before Royal Rumble. Was it as good as it should been leading us to Royal Rumble? Probably not, but I'm excited for Royal Rumble anyway, okay? With this SmackDown, without the SmackDown, I'm just excited because we probably could see the best SmackDown, best Royal Rumble we've seen in a very long time. And if you're asking where the hell is my co-host, well, my co-host is so damn lucky that he's right now at SmackDown, or was at SmackDown because the show has ended, and tomorrow he'll be at the Royal Rumble. So shout out to Fatherless. We'll see him when he gets back on Monday. However, let's continue. SmackDown was okay. We did get Michael Cole and Pat McAfee to actually show up on the show. So let's pull up some notes. Let's talk about it. We'll see what we got going on here. Yeah, listen. Pat McAfee is so good, okay? The crowd was behind Pat McAfee. I love Pat McAfee. I love that they also have Michael Cole. Those two work together quite well. It's almost like me and Fatherless. Nah, never mind. They're not better than us, okay? They're not as good as us, might I add. However, let's talk about it. Kevin Owens, CM Punk, starting off the show. There's so many matches that we're getting that I didn't even know that we needed, and this is one of them. CM Punk is not winning the Royal Rumble, so I don't care what you got to say in the chat, what you want to put down in my comments. CM Punk will not win the Royal Rumble, okay? Does he have a Royal Rumble match? Yeah, for sure. Will he be eliminated from the Royal Rumble? Abso-freaking-lutely, okay? Just letting you know by who? I have no idea. It could be that maybe Kevin Owens gets super upset after maybe he doesn't beat Cody Rhodes. He gets into the Royal Rumble, sends CM Punk's ass right over it. I don't know. We'll have to wait and actually see tomorrow the Royal Rumble. Guys, you don't want to miss it. Make sure you guys are actually on my TikTok and on my Twitch, Know Your Wrestling, because that's what we at, man. The community will be there. Anyway, Kevin Owens, CM Punk, they were going really strong. Great promo. We're actually going to go into their first match of the night, which was Jimmy Uso versus Carmelo. And unfortunately, Carmelo missed. Now, I don't think he's missing the opportunities. The dude is nailing every single opportunity he has. And then to have an opportunity with Jimmy Uso, I mean, this dude's a member of the Bloodline, one of the biggest factions in WWE has had in years. So I'm really excited that Melo is getting this opportunity. And I think we got a future star in our hands. And I'm not saying maybe World Heavyweight Championship, but he could definitely be a United States champion. He could be an IC champ. The dude is good on the mic. The dude is good in the ring. Another good thing about Carmelo is that anybody you've actually put Melo with, he's had a really good match. I mean, look at the first match he had when he came to, I think, SmackDown. Cody Rhodes showed out when he had that match with Cody Rhodes. So, bigs ups to Carmelo. Still very young, still very fresh, and I think we got a lot to see in Melo. We had another match, women's match, and I knew this match wasn't going to be much of anything, but Michin versus Chelsea Green. I don't know if this is the feud that is going to put Chelsea Green even more over. It wasn't to begin with, and it wasn't now. It was a disqualification, by the way, because Chelsea Green decided she was going to use a kendo stick. However, they should have just gave Chelsea Green the win. I get it. She's a comedy wrestler, but she's really, really good. So I hope that they actually start to put her in some matches that really show her true skills. All right, guys, I'm like here with a stuffy, congested nose, but I'm getting it in, baby. So let's go ahead and talk about the next match, though. The next match was the Motor City Machine Guns, Los Garzas versus DIY and Pretty Deadly. Be very honest with you, I can care less about the whole match. I do not want to see tag teams being utilized in these type of matches, all right? These mixed tag team matches or whatever you want to call these damn things. Then Los Garzas actually walked out on the Motor City Machine Guns. Motor City Machine Guns still win anyway, so it is what it is, man. I don't know where we ending up in the tag team divisions. We have a lot of tag teams, really good tag teams in all of WWE. Whether you're talking about NXT, you're talking about Raw, or you're talking about SmackDown, please, after this Royal Rumble, maybe after WrestleMania, whatever, we got to start doing more for the tag team divisions. Let's start to build them up. Where the hell is the Street Profits? They need a title, and they need to run with it. All right? We also know that Charlotte Flair delivered a hell of a promo, man. Just a decade long of dominance is really what that whole promo was about. And we know we see her tomorrow at the Royal Rumble. People are saying we also see AJ Lee at the Royal Rumble. But when I see a Charlotte Flair kind of being the big star she is, I don't know if we get an AJ Lee, to be quite frank. But I'm really excited to see Charlotte. And maybe Charlotte does win the Royal Rumble. But then who does she have a match with? Tiffy time? Or Rhea Ripley? I actually seen recently a Rhea Ripley and Charlotte when they first feuded, and I thought to myself, wow, Rhea Ripley has really made so much progress by like from that moment to who she is now, that I would love to see a Rhea Ripley by herself, the dominant person she is, versus another dominant Charlotte Flair. And best believe Charlotte Flair is coming back better than ever, baby. I don't know. Do you see anybody else that actually shows up in the Royal Rumble? We can actually get Becky Lynch show up tomorrow. We can get AJ Lee show up tomorrow. We can get Jordan Gray show up tomorrow. Hell, we can get Jade Cargill because she's been out of action, but somebody took her ass out and she has to pay these back for the receipt. So we might see a lot of people back tomorrow. We also get Damian Priest and Jacob Fatu, a confrontation like out of nowhere, but Priest. Oh yeah, he wasn't happy about this. He has one goal in mind, and he was just trying to tell the crowd, like, listen, I'm going to be in the Royal Rumble. I want the heavyweight championship, and out of freaking nowhere, I didn't even know that I needed this match. Jacob Fatu actually shows up with Tamatonga and gets into the face of kind of Priest and letting him know, like, listen, bro, it ain't gonna fly here, bro. You just come here out of Raw and you think you're going to go to come to SmackDown and think you're going to become somebody and skip the line. Jacob Fatu is not playing that. And that point, at that moment, when Damian Priest decided to get a little froggy, they decided to two-on-one him, okay? Taking Damian Priest out. However, you get your boy L.A. Knight, yeah, actually come in and actually help out a Damian Priest. To me, I actually love that mix. That Damian Priest and L.A. Knight. LA Knight's so good on the mic. But that actually ended up being our main event. So this is another match I didn't know I needed. Jacob and Damian Priest cooking. However, let's be honest, Jacob right now is in his dominant streak. He took out Braun Strowman. He's probably going to take out Damian Priest. Damian Priest won't lose much, but I really think we're about to push Jacob to the moon, baby. Little reference to can't remember his name right now, but you guys know what I'm talking about. Put in the comments, by the way, if you know what I'm talking about. Then you had backstage interview Bianca Belair and Naomi discussing their strategy for the upcoming Women's Royal Rumble, just kind of emphasizing their unity and mutual support, and it just keeps kind of building to this Jade Cargill. Maybe it was Naomi. Then Jade Cargill's probably going to be like, yo, Bianca, like, you didn't even come checking for me. Like, the whole time that I was injured, you almost forgot that I was your partner, and the reason we won those titles was because of me. So we might be actually leading to a Jade Cargill Bianca Belair feud at WrestleMania. And I'll tell you one thing for sure, two things for certain, them girls is going to be a cooking. I can't wait for that match, actually. So after that, we also got some highlights on Stephanie McMahon that made an appearance because she's having her own show. And I love this show. But I'm excited to see that Stephanie McMahon possibly come back to WWE. A very good heel character. Do we see Stephanie McMahon show back up on WWE TV? Please give me back Stephanie McMahon, because let's be honest, we all love her, and she's just a likable person, man, to be honest with you. But I'm excited to see the show she's also kind of having when she talks to those legends, OG legends back into the day, and kind of get a little bit more deeper into their stories. So Stephanie, congratulations on that. We're so excited. We also had that really kind of hyped Cody Rhodes versus Kevin Owens, match coming up, right? Hyping up this ladder match is happening on the Royal Rumble, chat. I would love Kevin Owens to win. Kevin Owens deserves this opportunity to be champion. I just don't know that it's actually happening, right? And then when it came to like the rest of SmackDown, it was okay. I was like, yeah, if I had to give the match or SmackDown like maybe a rating overall, I'd probably, even with the main event, we'll get there in just a bit, but I'd probably give the show overall 8.5, maybe out of 10. And maybe that's actually being a little too high, to be quite frank. But we did get to the main event. We also had the Miz versus Andrade. We also had that match. I totally forgot that match. Miz and Andrade. Listen, Andrade's kind of falling to the wayside as well. I don't know what they're doing with Andrade. I do think they're going to start putting him against people like the Miz so that he could probably get some wins. However, let's be honest, Miz is just a jobber. Okay, just a really good jobber. We had that match. We did get to the Tiffy time as well, where Candice LeRae tried to kind of set her up. But Tiffy time, she too good for that. She seen Nia Jax trying to get involved here. Nia Jax trying to come out of nowhere. Tiffy time to swerve to the side like this. She takes out Nia Jax, takes out Candice LeRae, and then while Tiffy time thought she was about to do something, Nia Jax said no, no, no. It actually laid out Tiffy Stratton. Now, do I see that Nia Jax becomes champion again? Probably not. I think there's somebody else who's going to take this title from a Tiffy time, maybe like a Charlotte. And we'll have to wait and see, man. Tomorrow, main event could be either the men's Royal Rumble or the men's or the women's. I think it's going to probably be the men's Royal Rumble. But the women's Royal Rumble start off the show. I'm excited to see who the hell is actually going to win. A lot of opportunity when it comes to the women's division. So let's talk about it. We also get to the main event right now, or not now, but Jacob Fatu and Tama Tonga versus LA Knight. Yeah. And Damien Priest. And in this match, Damien Priest comes out with the victory, which I was very happy to actually see that. However, we knew it was going to happen. We knew it. Hold on real quick. I said, hold on real quick, like I'm not recording, chat. That's just crazy. Appreciate you guys being here and just watching. With me being a little under the weather and Fatherless not being here, I'm holding it down on my own right now. Feel like I could barely breathe, chat. Feel like I'm barely breathe, but we're doing a damn thing here, and I'm so excited. Make sure if you guys are still watching that you guys do subscribe, like, comment, put into the chat that you're enjoying the show. And again, the main event, man, it was cool. It was a good. It was a decent SmackDown overall. I'm just excited about Royal Rumble tomorrow and then in Indianapolis and what's really to come. So excited for wrestling. What a great time. We also got recently Triple H being the first inductee into the Hall of Fame. Well deserved. This is going to be his second time into the Hall of Fame. The first one with the DX, but this one here is special. And I believe he hasn't had this moment because he still was part of WWE backstage and you know how Vince was, man. But this moment of Triple H actually kind of headlining the WrestleMania this year, I'm really excited. We got to get Michael Cole up there as well at some point. I don't know if this year, but at some point we do need to get Michael Cole to have that moment, man. Definitely Hall of Famer in his own right, and I'm excited to see what happens there. Let's see. Make sure we're not missing anything going through all my notes, but I think that was everything that we covered. Guys, thank you guys so much for always supporting the Know Your Wrestling and the Thoma podcast community. We're so excited to continue to bring you more and more in 2025. We've grown so much as individuals, myself and Fatherless, and collectively we have over 100,000 followers on TikTok, and we're still growing on all platforms. And shout out to all you guys that really support us wherever we're watching, whether it's here on YouTube, whether it's on Twitch, whether it's on TikTok, Kick, wherever it may be. Thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Mr. Know Your Wrestling. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Don't forget, Royal Rumble is happening tomorrow, and I'll be live on Twitch. I'll be live on TikTok. So until next time, Know Your Wrestling. I'm out of here. Bye.